about sugar, fats, carbs hidden in your food and how that can impact your health and how Jump to Health can help you achieve your goals. Now, we're going to start with this chart here. This is the first year that the CDC started tracking obesity in America. And you can see there's many states that are white, they have no data. And at that time in 1985, we had, quite a few people who were not overweight, and there was not a lot of prevalence of obesity. But since then, a lot has changed. You can see that as they continued tracking, we started filling in the numbers, and pretty much by 1994, we had a baseline of how many people were obese or overweight. Now here we have 14 to 19% of people, 10 to 14 and 15 to 19% are obese. But it's gotten much worse since then. You can see as the years go by, we add in new colors. There's no light blue left, there's orange, there's no deep maroon, there's no blue left, and we're getting heavier and heavier. So from the year 1990 to the year 2000, you can see we are getting quite a bit heavier. And then in the year 2010, much heavier. And it continues. 2011, no blue. You can see as the years go by, we're adding more color, the lighter colors are going away, more darker colors are appearing, and this means that our health is being impacted. So from 1991 on the left to the top, you can see no blue and still some green and yellow, but look at 2021. We are much heavier. Today in America, 42% of people are obese, and that number's growing with the pandemic. And we have 74% of people overweight. Now, a lot of this is due to our diet. We're going to talk about that shortly, but this is an impact on your health. It impacts diabetes, obesity, impacts cancer, gut health, mood disorders, a number of things. And again, that's why we created Jump to Health, to provide nutrition education, tools and resources, and natural solutions in products to help you achieve your goal. So for 4 decades, we have had rising obesity, and now we're seeing it in our children. And when children start this young, there's a lot of serious side effects. Right now, it's a health crisis with diabetes. 37 million adults are diabetic. 96 million, or 1 out of 3 people, are pre-diabetic. And by the time we hit age 65, 1 in 2 people are pre-diabetic. Now, what's frightening is from 2001 to 2017, the number of people under the age of 20, or basically our teens and our young children, are getting type 1 diabetes. It increased 45%, and the amount of people living with type 2 diabetes who are children grew 95%. So diabetes is an epidemic in the United States. It's also an epidemic globally. Now, why is this happening? Our diet is a number one reason why. Sugar consumption has grown dramatically. Now, this all took place when we changed our food plate to a pyramid in the late 80s, early 90s. You can see sugar consumption grew a lot. In 1970s, we ate about 26 pounds of sugar per person per year. And today in America, we are eating 156 pounds of sugar per person per year. Now, sugar affects your weight, your heart health. It feeds the bad bacteria in your gut. It affects your mood, your sleep, your memory. It can impact GERD and gout, blood sugar. It can make you hungry. It can spike inflammation. But what's frightening to me is it's not just sugar, it's actually the type of sugar. We are seeing fructose consumption increase, and fructose can spike fatty liver disease if it's not associated with fruit, which has fiber. So we're seeing more fructose in our diet, more fatty liver disease, more diabetes, more sugar consumption. And again, just don't take my word for it. Go Google. Fructose can spike all kinds of illnesses and issues. Fructose can contribute to a lot of health crises, and sugar can affect your heart, your blood pressure, and so much more. And you might say, well, I don't eat a lot of sugar. Well, it's not you. It's actually hidden in your food. We have a lot of sugar in our ketchup, for example. It's about 40% sugar. Some of the yogurts that we eat can be 7 to 8 donuts worth of sugar. Some of our bread is so high in sugar that it's not actually considered bread anymore. It's technically labeled as cake. Now, why do we have so much sugar in our food? Well, sugar acts as a preservative. It helps prevent mold and mildew growing. So that's why our bread, when we were young and we were children, used to get moldy and get green, and now it doesn't. If you leave that bread on the table 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, I've done it with hamburger buns for 2 weeks, no mold, no mildew. It's because of the sugar and the preservatives now in our food. And we're eating more sugar than we think. So what can we do? This is why we created Gluco Support. Gluco Support is a capsule that you take before a meal, 1 to 2 meals, and it's going to help you slow the absorption of those carbs, of those sugars, of those fats hidden in our food. And by slowing those carbs, sugars, and fat, it's going to help reduce that glycemic index in your food, meaning less blood sugar spike. It's going to also help slow or block the absorption of those calories from those ingredients. So you're going to absorb fewer calories. It's going to help you maintain a normal blood glucose level, so fewer sugar spikes, fewer cravings. It's going to help your body metabolize nutrients. It's going to support healthy glucose metabolism, which you need for fuel. Going to provide antioxidants for good digestive health. Prevents that bloated feeling you can have when you eat carbs, can help you maintain blood sugar in the normal range, and it doesn't block the absorption of other nutrients, just those sugars, fats, and carbs, and it's going to support a healthy weight loss. So what does it do? What's in it? So on the left, we have the nutrition fact panel. You can see it's all natural, it's vegan, and it's going to help you. Again, what's in it? Well, the first ingredient we have in there is berberine. Berberine has been called nature's Ozempic because it actually works on those hormones that regulate your hunger. So you're going to feel less hunger. It's going to help support healthy insulin function. Going to help you have better glycolysis or breaking down sugar inside your cells. It's going to decrease sugar production in your liver, slow the breakdown of carbohydrates in your gut, increase the number of beneficial bacteria in your gut, the good probiotics to help get rid of the bad bacteria, helps fight oxidative stress, helps support healthy cholesterol, and also helps support a healthy liver. That's just the berberine. We have other ingredients in there too. Cinnamon bark extract, which has been clinically shown and helps slow the absorption of sugar, supports healthy blood sugar levels, fights inflammation, and supports heart and brain health. Then we added in Gymnema sylvestre. You may have seen this. It's a great herb. It slows the absorption of sugar hidden in foods. It actually helps calm sugar cravings. It makes sugar less appealing to you, both from a body and a brain point of view. And it supports weight loss and healthy insulin production. So you might actually absorb your nutrients more efficiently. It has neopuntia, or a cactus fiber, which slows the absorption of fats hidden in foods. You can actually test this. Break the capsule open and pour it in a glass with water and oil in it, and you're going to see the oil floats to the top. The fiber attracts the oil into it, and then the fiber goes down to the bottom of the glass and takes it out naturally like it does in your body. Now, the fiber absorbs the fat, absorbs the sugar. It helps with healthy HDL cholesterol, and it helps balance those blood lipids for better heart health. We know fiber is good for us. Again, this is a special clinically studied fiber shown to slow the absorption of sugar and fat. Then we added in white kidney bean extract, which slows the absorption of carbs hidden in foods. It helps your body prevent this one an enzyme called amylase, and it slows it down so that you absorb fewer carbs and your body just lets them go through naturally. It helps prevent that bloated feeling you can feel, shaves calorie, and lowers the glycemic index of food. So those are the primary nutrients in this capsule that are going to help you with your health. Now, it is super simple to use. You take one capsule before a meal, ideally 15 minutes to a half an hour before. But again, just take it before your meal, and it's going to help block and slow carbs, sugar, and fat. And we had people do a test market. They lost anywhere from 4 to 8 pounds in a month just by taking one capsule before 1 to 2 meals a day. So if you want something simple to use that can help your body naturally, that's just got fiber in it and some other nutrients, well, it's one capsule. It's easy to use. And the benefits are lose weight, balance blood sugar, support heart health, kidney health, liver health. It may actually fight fatty liver, fight that bloated feeling, boost your gut health, boost probiotics, support healthy insulin levels, fight cravings, fight inflammation. So a lot of health benefits. And also for those watching your blood sugar, this is a great tool for you to help have fewer cravings as well. So if you're ready for a time for a change, if you want to take charge of your health, if you're worried about blood sugar, if you're worried about being diabetic or pre-diabetic, or just the amount of sugar hidden in our food, then give Gluco Support a try and see how much better you can feel. And again, join our customer page and take a look at our recipes, our meal plans for any lifestyle. We are here to help you achieve your goals.